All right, y'all. I know you got the notification that I didn't come on for like 10 minutes. It's because and I didn't think anything of it until I like came into the studio here and I can see myself in on camera. I was like, oh, if I go live with this shirt on, I'm gonna get a lot of weirdos on Facebook asking my name and how old I am and where I live, and if I need a boyfriend, if I need a sugar daddy. I've learned to not just go out like this on Facebook. Not the Facebook group, our Facebook page, which is public, so it launches in front of anybody. We get some of the weirdos flooding in. So I ran into the studio to get this, and then I almost passed out because it's so hot. And I'm wearing my boots. Don't ask. I don't understand myself sometimes. So then I got a nice cold sparkling water. I sound muffled. Oh, there you go. You were in the sound. You were the mic was covered, yeah, on the stand. Okay, hi guys. It's Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. I definitely will not be live this weekend. Sometimes I try to come live, but it is the weekend before school starts. We didn't meet the teacher yesterday. Our teachers are all very nice. One of them is brand new, which means at this point she probably doesn't have a teaching degree. They're getting very desperate. So we'll see how it goes. She seemed really nice, though. I didn't want to ask, but I was like, oh, you're new. Okay. They're having a real hard time hiring teachers out here. Because we live in the middle of nowhere. It's a really good school. It's highly rated. It's a phenomenal school. Actually, we have no issues, but they have a hard time getting teachers. Oh, you're 5-month-old. Well, hello, baby nugget. All right, so we're actually doing another sprinkle today. We're doing another live mix sprinkle, mainly because I want the sprinkle. And so I've got two projects. We're going to do a little mini cup, and we're going to do a snow globe tumbler. I also have the Halloween tumbler ready to go. I don't know. I have like 9 projects in there. We're probably not going to get to them all. Did the artificial leg work? I have no idea. That's Ivan's department. He ain't wearing it, so I'm assuming that he probably didn't like it. Kevin probably didn't like having it on. It fit and it would have worked, but he probably just is like, nah. He probably didn't want to have anything to do with it. And he gets around just fine. I just swallowed sparkling water down the wrong tube. Yee-haw. All right. So we're doing another sprinkle today. This one is meant to be pumpkin spice sprinkle. Because pumpkin spice is so yummy. Sometimes I wish I drank coffee because I would be that pumpkin spice latte girl. I love pumpkin spice bread, pumpkin spice bread. I love pumpkin lattes. I do not like all the stuff that they've come out now with like pumpkin spice cereal. Nope. I haven't even tried it. It's probably good. I don't know. I haven't tried it, but I like the classics. But I love the decoration and the fall and the scarves and the sweaters and the whole idea of what pumpkin spice kind of represents. And pumpkin spice is your jam. So we're doing a pumpkin spice today. It's going to have some cute little orange and white twirls, some little orange sprinkles, and then it's got 2 pumpkins and a little pumpkin spice latte cup sprinkle. Okay, so it is up on the website now. iwantglitter.com is the website. You can also go in the description of this video is the direct link to today's deals with all the new stuffs. We have sold out completely of all the little mini cups of the sets that we've put out. We put out, hey Cass, do you know how many sets are left of the one that's from today? Those little mini cups? Okay. So today is the last round. This is literally all the mini cups in the warehouse have now been bundled and are up. There's 72 sets left. They're $8. They are under today's deals. This is a different set than the other ones. This one only has 8 cups in it, and it's $8. All right. So that is under today's deals. The sprinkle is already listed under today's deals. There's no picture of it because we're going to mix it right now. Then we're going to take it into the warehouse, into the studio, and we're going to make some projects. We've got a bunch of things going on today. Lots of things. Oh, and there's also there's a bunch of new instant transfers up on the website. All the things. Instant transfers up on the website. 2 new shaker molds are up on the website. The shaker molds are new because they look so good with the sprinkles in them. Hello, hello, everybody. All right, so let's dive in. All right, so here we go. This is going to be kind of just like when we do the glitter. First, we're going to start with the little nugget ones. So this is going to be these little pinwheels. They're going to be like little orange and white pinwheels. All right, we're just going to put a few of these in. We're not going to go heavy. These are just to add a little visual fun. Okay, some little pinwheels. Now, sprinkle up on the website, $4.50. I can't think bag greases. Okay, that's sprinkled at $4.50. There's only 200 sets of these. When it sells out, it's going to be gone. All right, now we're going to go with kind of the most boring, but also just a big, bright, pretty color. We're going with the orange sticks. These are just going to be like kind of like accessories to this sprinkle. Then we're going to go with the more beigey, taupey orange kind of color pumpkin. So this is going to be like the spice part. These are more like a beigey, cute beige pumpkin. They've got little black handles, little stems, little black stems, and kind of a neutral tone pumpkin. So like I said, if it's pumpkin spice, this would be the spice element, kind of the darker color. How fun are those? Okay, then we're going to do the bright orange pumpkins. Similar little pumpkins. These are the orange ones. Cute, cute, cute. Okay, orangey pumpkins. And then this is my favorite. These are tiny little pumpkin spice latte cups. Separate one out. Separate a couple of them out so you guys can actually see them. They have little pumpkins on the little cup. They've got the little coffee lid, and then the little band. They've got little tiny pumpkins. They're so cute. So these are little pumpkin spice lattes. All right, so there's all of our elements we're going to mix together for this sprinkle mix. These sprinkles, if you're like, what do you do with these sprinkles? These are clay little sprinkles, and what we do with them is we use them in our snow globes. So like the shaker cups, you see the acrylic tumblers where you can put glitter inside, glitter and liquid, and it becomes like a snow globe cup. These work really well in those, these sprinkles. So you can do like a little pumpkin spice acrylic tumbler for your pumpkin spice iced lattes. These also work really well in the shaker molds. And like I said, there's 2 new shaker molds up today. They are on sale for $2.75. One is a bow wand, and the other one is a skull. All right, these are perfect. I feel like the pinwheels kind of got lost in there, so I'm going to add the rest of the pinwheels. There's pinwheels in there, but there's not very many. I didn't want to take over, but I feel like, look how fun this one. This is one that didn't get cut skinny. Where'd it go? It's a big, thick one. All right. I think the pinwheels got lost, so we're adding a little bit more. There we go. Every once in a while, there's a chunk of clay. There's a little chunk of clay. Little chunk of clay. Oh, that's much better. There we go. Those little pumpkin spice latte cups are so stinking cute. Oh, I love this one. So we've got a couple fun sprinkles up on the website. We have a spooky Halloween mix from last week? And now we have this fun little pumpkin spice latte one from today. All right. So again, this is at iwantglitter.com. If it's easier for you, you can actually just go into the link of this video, into the description of this video. There is a link. You can click that link. It's going to take you right to today's deals, and you're going to see the new stuff under today's deals listed right there. All right. Yes. So this is great for if you do the tumbler toppers and you make the big whipped cream toppers. These would be super cute little sprinkles for on top of your pumpkin spice latte ones. All right. So now, hey, Cass, can you click these lights off when I leave? Yeah. All right. So now we're going to now we're going to go into the studio and we're going to go play with them. I got a couple projects ready for us. sneak out of here because Buddy and Alpha, they're not here. So our two big Great Pyrenees, they are our ranch dogs. They literally roam our property and protect our animals. And they're really good at their jobs. But it's hot. It's like 105. It's probably more than 105 today. It's got to be like 107 today and 108. And it gets real hot. And the big Great Pyrenees, the big floofy animals. And they're designed, their coats are designed to, even though they look like they have a lot of hair, it's the way their coat is. It's designed to help keep them cool. But it's just so damn hot. And they have sorted out that the warehouse has air conditioning. And so they've been doing it now. They've been coming down to the air conditioning every day. Dump all my sprinkles. And they now will sit outside the door and bark. And be like, hello. And when we kick them out to go potty and stuff, they come right back. They go to the bathroom, they come right back to the door and they bark. So they're in the warehouse until everybody leaves for the afternoon. So they just got kicked out. And then they were sitting right outside the door because they knew there were still people in there. And they were trying to get back in there. But now they'll go. So now what they do is they'll go up to our house and lay on our patio on the cold tile. Hey. And so we let them into our garage sometime with the fans and stuff. Okay. All right. There's 86 people here. I got to tell you guys something. Y'all have to be patient with me, okay? You'd sit outside and bark too. Yeah, they're really cute. We've basically trained them. They know, like when they see me get in my car and drive down, they go from the house and they run down behind my car because they know I'm going in, and I let them in the morning. Ooh, this last time I just knocked my sprinkles. Oh no! You cannot share. You're not supposed to shave a double coated dog. We just have them groomed and de-shed heavily 4 times through the summertime. And then because you want to make sure if we were to shave them, their double coat wouldn't come in time for the winter to be outside when it's really cold. So yeah, we just have them. We actually have a groomer that comes here. She's really patient with them because they're really dirty, and she's really good with them. She's very expensive, but they're basically a farm tool for us because they protect our animals. They stay right by our goats and chickens at night. And so we've never had one issue, and people around here lose their chickens constantly and stuff. Yeah, no, we've been told by multiple people, and the people we got them from, everyone said, do not shave them. You will want to, you will think that it's going to help, but it doesn't help. It makes it worse for them. So, yeah. So we just get them de-shed. It's $250 a dog because they're 120 pounds. So we save for it and prepare for it all year. We could save the money and do it ourselves, but it is so much work. It's so hot. Actually, this next round, Ivan's going to be doing it because we don't have it. So he's going to be doing it next round. But I'm going to tell you guys something. There's 94 people here. Do you guys want to know something? I'm going to tell you. Now, when I say this, there's going to be a very large reaction. You have to be patient with me. Because I'm pregnant. Baby number 4 is due in March. And I am very tired. I am very tired. And the heat, like I have not had a problem with the heat until this last week and a half. The exhaustion, because I was perfectly fine, like I wasn't even pregnant. It was like, I'm good, it's fine. This is an easy pregnancy, no big deal. And then the exhaustion and something is going, and I can't handle the heat, even just going from here to there. Every time I have to do it, it takes me like an hour to recover. So I'm just sitting here for a second because my body just goes bananas. But yes. And I've already, they're very excited. We already have her named and everything, and her name's going to be Betty. Little baby Betty. And so my kids already talk to my tummy. They'll just be walking by like, hi, baby Betty, as they walk by, and they'll pet my tummy and walk by. Yeah. So almost 2 years ago, I told y'all that we were going to start trying to have another baby. And I was like, it's in God's hands, may not work. I'm very old. I'm already premenopausal. Even the doctor is like, this is a shot in the dark. And it was IVF. We did IVF. We had one embryo. We had an embryo frozen with the girls. And the doctor was basically like, I mean, your hormone level, like I don't want to say you're not going to get pregnant, but like the chances are very slim that this is going to work. Like, and then I had all that issue with like the polyp in there and my uterine lining, and it was not looking good. But we're just doing we did it completely natural, and God was like, nope, you're going to have a baby. So I wasn't going to say anything on the live, but I'm like, it's going to come out sooner than later, because I am very tired. Now, the last time I was saying I was very tired, I was genuinely just very tired. And today I know it's part of it, but I've been going to the gym every day. But all of a sudden, the last like 4 days, like I think she's growing, like doubling in size or something. But baby Betty. But yeah, the other day when I wore that striped dress, the bump was out. So it's crazy how, because of the triplets and everything, my skin is all stretched out and everything immediately. Like I didn't show with triplets until like, I think like 16 or 17 weeks. This one, almost immediately. There's already a firm little belly there. That's her. Yeah. There's a question mark about my due date. So I have a long, crazy story, but I had to go to California for the IVF, because that's where we did IVF before, and that's where my embryo was frozen. But my fertility clinic is here, and so I'm at 2 actual fertility clinics. So this one was what they call outside monitoring, and then they were sending all the information to the one in California, and then I flew to California, and they did the transfer in California, and now I'm back at the other fertility clinic. So they're kind of working together. They're not the same clinic, but they're working together, doctors. And yeah. I don't remember the point of the story. See, I can't, it's my neck. I feel like I know. Yes. Okay. So if you just jumped on, I am pregnant. I wasn't going to say anything for a while, just because I'm like, I don't know. I'm not one that's like keeps secrets or like don't tell anybody, but I'm like, it's going to come through. Like, I'm going to just be saying, I'm so tired all the time. And like, I got like nauseous just going into the heat. Like, I remember now that I hate being pregnant. I told her, I was like, I don't know how I'm going to survive this. This is already horrible. I am not a happy pregnant lady. I'm like miserable. How many weeks? Monday, I'll be 9 weeks. Monday is 9 weeks. Okay. Now, that being said, y'all, when you see me live and I work with epoxy or UV resin, whatever, that is not me endorsing saying, if you're pregnant, you can work with this stuff. That is me saying, I have weighed out everything and I am comfortable continuing to work with it, because I wear nitrile gloves. I wear a very high-end, good chemical respirator. I change the cartridges frequently. I work in a well-ventilated area. So I'm like, my exposure is none, because I'm very, very, very hypersensitive and careful about it. But that is not me saying that you can do this at home, because I don't know what your environment is. I don't know if you cheat sometimes and just walk into a room with epoxy without a mask on, and just because you're like, oh, it's just like a little, I'm just going to run in there real quick. Like, I will not do that at all. Like, I know me and I know how diligent I am. Yeah, at least the worst of the pregnancy. That's what I just said. I literally, because I almost passed out going to the warehouse earlier, and I told the girls, I was like, I am so glad I'm not full blown crazy pregnant in the summertime. She's due in March, end of March. So anywho, I'm just gonna get bigger and bigger. I'm gonna get more and more tired. But when Lily and Rose started after my kids were a year, so you guys didn't get to go through that pregnancy with me. That one was, I wouldn't have been able to do this. That one was absolutely brutal. This one's just rough. That was brutal. Okay. Now, that being said, we got a lot to do today. That was not on the docket of things we were going to talk about today. But I just suddenly realized, I'm like, this is going to come out. I'm going to eventually just blurt something out or be like, oh my God, this or that. And the beans are going to be spilled because I'm not good at secrets anyways. Plus, my mom asked if she could announce it on Facebook. And I know some of y'all follow me on Facebook. I'm sure she's going to tag me and then you're going to see it and it's going to come out anyway. We know it's a girl. We know it's a girl. Her name is Betty Echo. You got March 10th, 11th, and 17th for your grandgirls. Marie, I'm pregnant. Yeah. So the moderators have known for a little while. But yeah, little baby Betty Echo. Betty is my grandmother's name, Bette. It's an unusual spelling, but that's how she spelled it, so we're spelling it that way. And then Echo is her middle name because she's an actual echo of my kids. So she was conceived at the same time as the triplets, and she was just put on ice. So they're quadruplets, just 8 years apart, 7 years apart. And we will probably tell them that, like when they are old enough to understand, like we don't hide from our kids the story. It's on the internet. It's on lives. Like we're very honest and open with our kids. But I'm gonna be like, you guys are quadruplets, just 7 years apart. I'm dying because I want to know what this one looks like. I'm wondering if she's gonna have blue or brown eyes because we fully expected all of our girls to have brown eyes because of Ivan. He's Cuban with brown eyes and it's the dominant trait. And then all the girls got blue eyes. Oh, Tony, with your second grandma. Yeah, my mom is super excited. So I got to tell you guys the cutest story and how she became named Betty. So when we decided to do this, how we got to that point, I'm not going to, but it's a big, long story how we ended up deciding to go ahead and move forward and try to have another kid. I texted my mom and I said, hey, Mom, so we've decided to transfer the last embryo. And it's been a journey because of my health and some things that health-wise, and then the issue with me having cysts in there or polyps or whatever was in there, and they had to remove all that. It's a big journey. So it's taken us a while. But when I first told her, she messaged me back and she's like, this means more to me than you'll ever know. Like, she's like, today was a day that I needed this news. And she's like, I'll talk to you when we get home. Because they were traveling Europe, my parents. I am, Annette, yes. And I was like, oh, I'm glad, and it was cute. And I knew they were on vacation. So I'm like, but when she called me, she's like, so I want to tell you, when you sent me that text, I was having the worst day. And she's like, we were supposed to go on a tour with Marie and Jerry, who are family friends that have known me since I was born. My mom and dad's best friends. She's like, we were out with Marie and Jerry. We were supposed to be going on a tour. And I couldn't stop crying because she's like, it was the anniversary day of my mom's death, of grandma's death. My grandma had died exactly 1 year earlier. And she's like, and that was like a sign that my mom was saying, it's okay. Everything's going to be okay. And she's like, that's the day that you texted me that. And she's like, and I just felt like that was my mom just coming down and saying, I'm okay. Everybody's okay. We're okay. And so I'm like, and then my mom is telling this, I am bawling. I'm like, because I had no idea. Like I don't mark things like that. And I mean, I will if it's my mom, but I'm like with my grandmother, like the dates, I don't know when my grandparents pass away on the exact dates. Facebook reminds me. I can't remember anything. Let's be honest. I struggle with my mom and dad's birthdays. I have to like really work hard to remember people's birthdays. But I was like bawling, and then I told Ivan the story. I'm like, we need to name her Betty. And he's like, that's a really cute name. We can name her Betty. So since that day, this was always going to be Baby Betty. Like she was named Baby Betty while she was still in frozen cryogenically. And so then when I told my mom, like, we're going to name her Betty, and then she's like, oh my gosh. And, so now it's a big thing with my mom's side too, that Baby Betty is being born. So my aunts have all called, and it's really cute. So I told my mom, you can share it with whoever. Like, I'm not that person who like waits to a certain point. Like if something goes wrong, then something goes wrong and it's out of my control, and we'll mourn and we'll have our period. And I'm okay with people knowing that. Everyone is different. This is just my journey. And I was the same way with the triplets. People knew people knew we were pregnant by like day 9. Like right away, we're like talking about it. So Betty Echo. Yeah, Betty Echo. All right, so let's do this. All right, so today's deals, if I tried to make it easy for y'all, the description of this video has a link directly to today's deals. Okay. The website is iwantglitter.com. The coupon code is glitter now or LLRBOGO. Betty Ditto. Echo, because she's an echo of the girls. Because they were all those embryos were fertilized at the same time. Yes, I am, Mary Jane. So they were all fertilized at the same time, but Betty was frozen, and so we've had her in cryo for 7 years. Yes. Okay. So, we got a lot to do today. This was not something I was planning on sharing today. When I was walking from there to here, I felt like I was going to pass out, and I'm like, I might as well explain why I keep saying I'm super tired and I'm nauseous and I feel like I need to put my head between my knees. Because I am 9 weeks pregnant. Well, Monday's 9 weeks. I'm 8 weeks, 4 days or 5 days or something today. Yeah. Okay. So things. Look at this tumbler. Look at it. Look at it. I am loving this tumbler. I am probably going to put my aunt's name on it. I've already even cut the vinyl for it. I feel like my aunt works at a school. And so I haven't actually made her a cup. I did not know this until my mom said something to me the last time. She's like, yeah, I'm going to probably give this to Kathy because she hasn't gotten one yet. And I was like, oh, I'll make her some. Like she'll be on my list. So she works at a school. And so for her to have like a fun fall Halloween-y cup in the classroom, this would be really fun. So this set is actually up on the website. I'm not sure what we have it called. I don't remember what I called it. Because we have a couple. The fall flower vinyl. So we've got two tumbler bundles up right now. One, we have the fall flowers vinyl. That's this one. So where you get this one and the dark one, that's the fall flowers one. And you get the striping tape with this one. But that one is called, I don't remember what I called it. Oh, I probably wouldn't even notice that was there. If I go to the website, I'm the one who made the listing and I don't remember what I named it. I'm telling you guys, it's embarrassing, my memory. Christine asked me a question today. I'm like, I don't know why you even bother asking me that. You know for certain that I'm not going to know what the answer is. She's like, no, I try to give you the benefit of the doubt. I'm like, you shouldn't. Okay, hold on. 2. It is called the Pumpkin Cheetah Tumbler Design Pack. So this one's the fall flowers. This one is the Pumpkin Cheetah. Okay, so with this pack, you get 5 different patterns of the cheetah print pack. You get the iridescent mica flakes, which is what I use down here. This is not a glitter. This is actually I do, Donna. Like, I treasure that stuff. Homemade stuff. Yes, I do. Oh, but this is even before baby brain. I just have no memory because I don't sleep well. I don't get enough. I swear it's because I don't get enough REM cycle. And so like I can't download stuff and triplets. It's mom brain. So this bundle, this is the Pumpkin Cheetah Tumbler Design Pack. When you see this, all the picture is of this because I did it really quickly. So you're going to see a picture of this pumpkin. It's $45. It's regular $51. I put it on sale for $45. You get 5 sheets of printed vinyl that are all different. But they all have cheetah print. You get a jar of the iridescent mica flakes. You get the instant transfer. This is an instant transfer. And you get a set of the cheetah prints. Now this is only some of them. You get like a set of them of the cheetah print. Okay. So we're going to work on this tumbler today. So that's why I'm telling you guys about it. So it's under today's deals. It's called the Pumpkin Cheetah Tumbler Design Pack. What color would I like, or what theme? I mean, I like purples and teals. Those are my favorites. But this, you guys, this is a get in where you fit in, baby. Like, this baby's getting all thrift store stuff, and it's going to sleep in the corner of our room because we only have 2 bedrooms. My kids are all in the other way. I was like, where are we putting this baby? I'm like, over there in the corner. Yes, the instant transfer is sold by itself. And so I'm like, this is a get in where you fit in, baby. It's just going to like, and this is going to be like a no big deal, baby. Because we figured out how to do it with 3. Having 1 is going to be like no big deal. I'll probably baby wear for 2/3 of the live, and then like when I go to do epoxy work, I'm like, all right, she's got to go. Here, Christina, take her. Christina's very excited. She's very excited. She's like, I get a hold of baby all day. So that one we're going to work on. I also have this one. This is done with the live mix. This one has a little bit of an issue underneath because I got silver flakes contamination under there, so it kind of looks flaky. But this was the pink is the live mix. But as we did this part first, and when I peeled it up, some of that live mix kind of stuck down here, and then we glittered over the top of it, but you can kind of see the flakes underneath. But that's fine because we're going to cover that up anyway. And so we're going to be using the same Chia Spots. So this is the set of cheetah that you would get, but in black. So with that one you get it, but in black. And some of them I've already used. So we're going to be using the Mama decal. These are the instant transfer Mamas. These are up on the website now. Okay, these are new instant transfers. They did go out and swag. And so we're going to be using that on this tumbler, and we're going to be using cheetah and some vinyl, and we're going to finish this one out today. We're also going to do the new sprinkles. So there's a new fall sprinkle live mix. Okay, it's got little pumpkins and almost like little coffee cups that have little pumpkins on them, and the little lid, the pinwheels, and fun things. I got a tumbler, a snow globe tumbler. I've also got mini cups. Now the mini cups keep selling out. We keep bundling more and putting up. This is the last set. These are the last mini cups in the warehouse. I thought the last round was, because the girl told me that was around, but they found another box, and they got them all bundled up. You get 8 of the mini cups. Okay. They're up on the website. There's only 70 sets of these left, which sounds like a lot, but y'all are nuts. We've already sold like 200 sets. So there's 70 sets of these left. There's 8 cups for $8, so it's $1 a cup. And when these are gone, that's it. We're not going to be reordering these. So, and that's literally all there is left in the warehouse. We're going to be working on one of those with this. Okay, so the sprinkles are for that. Look how cute this is. I had Morgan cut this for me, pumpkin spice, to go on the outside of the little cup, little pumpkin spice. All right, and then I've got this cup. Okay, so this is the one with the fall flowers vinyl pack. This is the vinyl pack that comes with the 2 vinyl stickers. It comes with 2 vinyl sheets, a dark and a light, and it comes with the striping tape, okay, the matching striping tape. And then I took our double-sided adhesives, and we cut the double-sided adhesives all the way through and made these little maple leaves, and then we stuck them on, and then we peeled them away, revealed the sticky, and we started adding. This was live mix number 104. Today we're going to either add Hitchcock or Andy. I haven't decided which one. Probably Hitchcock, but I can't decide. Hitchcock is the blue, and Andy is the burgundy holographic. Andy is our burgundy holographic. You will not find this anywhere else. This is a custom blend. We make this burgundy blend. Doesn't exist in the glitter world unless it's custom created. Hi guys. Yeah, I'm due in March. The due date is kind of a question mark because each fertility clinic is telling me a different date. So we'll see. I'm just kind of like, I'm due in March. Yes, thank you. Okay, so let's dive in. Oh, yes. And then I'm going to be using the mirror micas because there's a really pretty orange in here. And I'm going to be using some Let's Go Girls. Let's Go Girls. Shania Twain. I'm going to use some Let's Go Girls ones. I'm going to pick out all the beige and browns and dark gray ones out of there, and we're going to use it. Okay, where do we start? Where do we start? Let's start with this one. Okay. All right. Yes. So we're going to start with this one. This is the one that we did. We put on the tacket up here. We taped it off, put tacket up here, and we used silver leaf and just flattened the silver leaf onto it. Pulled up the tape. I accidentally got some of the silver leaf down here. We glittered over the top of the silver leaf. You can kind of see it through, so it's a little contaminated, but I'm not going to stress about it because we're going to cover it up essentially again anyway. And so I'm going to use these. These were actually went out in swag. So this was the instant transfer, one of the instant transfers from the swag bag. So I'm going to actually put those down here. Okay. And these are now, this mama decal is actually now available on the website. We usually don't make swag items available, like our overstock of swag items available right away. But these are so stinking cute. And I wanted to use this one today. So I made the girls put them up and available. Okay, so when I add these, we're going to go down and across and across. And it's that simple for these instant transfers. Okay, press them down, grab that corner up, get that transfer tape up, pull it across. The transfer tapes are very sticky. Look how stinking cute that is. Mama. Yes, Jane. I am little baby girl number 4. Yeah. The pinup does not come on an instant transfer. No, she's not available as an instant transfer. She is only a water slide. Sorry. Yeah, we can't make every image an instant transfer because we do not produce them in-house. We design them and then we send them to a manufacturer and they make them for us. All right, so now we're going to put one on the opposite side. Zero chance of it being a boy, Annette. It's been genetically tested. It was our last cryogenically frozen embryo from when we did IVF with the triplets. So that's why we are calling her name is Betty Echo. She's already got a name. She's Betty Echo, and because she's an echo of the girls, her embryo was created at the same time as the triplets and then just frozen. So they are technically quadruplets, just born 7 years apart. And we know it's a girl. All right, now this one's going to go on this side. I took the tape and I marked the center of this one with the blue tape so I know I can put this one whoop, and then center this one off that tape. And so that way I know that these are lined up properly with each other around the tumbler. Yeah, it was funny because I saw a TikTok and it was a girl talking about kind of this exact scenario, how her and her sister were in vitro babies and her mom still had embryos frozen, and how she's like, I'm now at an age where I could carry that embryo and I would technically be pregnant with my sister. I'm like, how weird would that be? The triplets' birthday is this month. Yeah. All right, so here we go. Mama. I'm just doing it double-sided because I can, because I have a warehouse full of decal. All right, so this one's there. And then we are going to take the striping tape from the Fall Flowers bundle. Okay. The girls are beyond excited. Like, they talk to my tummy all the time because I told them she could hear them. That if they talk to her a lot, she'll be born knowing their voice. And they every night I go to kiss them and they're like, can I say goodnight to Baby Betty? So they all get down and talk to my tummy and tell her goodnight and stuff. Yeah, it's really cute. They're really cute. All right, so now Now we're gonna take the stripy tape. Now this is this particular color of stripy tape, we're calling it chameleon. It is this was in the fall flowers design pack. So I'm gonna have the seam be on the side, and we are just gonna drop this along the seam where the silver and pink meet. Okay. So now we've got a nice little detail in the middle. Oh, should I do it along the top? Yeah, let's do it along the top too. You didn't get to see the sprinkle lace? Don't worry, Margaret. We're going to use it here in just a second. It is really cute. It has little pinwheels in it. It's got little kind of what I call this. It's got the pumpkin and the spice cactus pumpkins. There's a kind of a beigey pumpkin, a cute little beige pumpkin, and then there's like a cute little orange pumpkin, and it's got little tiny coffee cups, the little mini coffee cups with little pumpkins on them, and it's got the little orange and white pinwheels. But we're going to use it here in just a second, so you'll get to see it. All right, so there's my seam there. So let's do this. Let's go along this seam. Okay, take my X-Acto knife. Trim. Always fold your little tab over so you can find the end. And I put mine back in the bag so that little glitters don't get stuck to the outside edge. Okay. All right, so now that's where we're at with that. Pamela. Okay. Now let me get a little piece of my transfer paper. I'm pretty sure Diane put the transfer paper back. I should grab this one. Oh, here it is. All right. All right. So on this tumbler is live mix number 103. This is 103. There's only like 20 or 30 of these left. I want to say even 23 is the number, I think. Okay. And then 103 is the pink on there, and silver foil leaf is the top. And then this new Mama decal, that's new on the website today. So it's an instant transfer. It is a pick your transfers. You can get it as a sublimation. You can get it as a sublimation, as a water slide, or an instant transfer. Okay, so now I'm going to take the cheetah print, because in the word mama, there's some little cheetah print in there. And so I'm going to take some of these cheetah print spots, and we're going to grab them up. Okay. And I'm just going to plop them around on the tumbler randomly. I don't want all the purple together. I'm going to be putting purple and pink. So I kind of want them scattered. All right, so now we're going to put a couple pink purples. And then we're going to grab a couple pink. Okay, and I'll lay the pink ones in here. Kind of just choose where they go by hand. Hi, guys. And then we'll have a little pink purple top. Ooh, that's really aggressive. It looks really cute in person, though, but on camera, that looks real bright. Looks much cuter in person. It looks really, really super bright pink and purple. But in person, it doesn't look so, it's not so intense. Hi, guys. Welcome in. Sprinkling them in. There. Goes there. All right, there we go. I feel like that's pretty good. All right, perfect. All right. All right, so there we go. Now it's funny. This looks very stark in contrast to this part, but in person, it doesn't look that way. It's funny. When I look on camera, I'm like, yeah, I don't like it. Then I look at it in person, I'm like, no, that's super cute. So we're leaving it because in person, it looks really, really cute with the pink and the pink and the purple. Real girly. All right, so this is ready to go. We're going to tape it off. We'll have it ready to go in the turning room. Again, remember when you're taping off the top to give it like a millimeter or two between the top of the vinyl and the stainless steel, so it makes a little bit of contact there. So you get a really nice good seal on the tumbler. Okay. And in theory, this one just needs a coat of epoxy and it'll be done because this will be its third coat. Okay. And this one's done. Very simple, very easy. This is a coffee cup. All right, so that'll go in the turning room. That one's finished. Okay. And that one on there, the pink glitter is Live Mix 103 from last Wednesday. And the decal, the Mama decal, is brand new today. It's under today's deals. So if you go on to our website, iwantglitter.com, you're going to click on today's deals. You'll find that decal there. It's an instant transfer, but you can also get it as a sublimation print or a water slide. You can pick however you want it. The direct link to today's deals is in the description of this video. So if you go to the description of this video, there's a link right there that will take you to today's deals. Can I epoxy all the way to the top? I can. Yes, you can epoxy all the way to the top. I'm not going to though, because that's actually a coffee cup and it's got the coffee top. So some like this one. So someone is going to be more than likely going to be drinking out of right here. And so I leave that space so that this isn't touching their mouths. It's not a problem. It's FDA compliant, but more comfortable and whatever. You can, Pamela. That would actually be really funny. Not funny, fun. So fun fact, Pamela Avery is known for a while because I was having a real rough one back in May. And I messaged Pamela. I was like, ah! And so Pamela has known because she was my sounding board when I was losing. She's like, when I was losing my brain, she was my calm in the storm. Where's the cheetah vinyl? So Maureen, the pink and the purple is not on the website. We only have it on the website in black. But if you put a little note, if you order it's called pre-cut. If you go to the search bar and put pre-cut and pre-cut cheetah or pre-cut leopard, I don't know what we call them on the website, but if you put pre-cut vinyl into the search bar, it will pop up. We have like 3 or 5-ish patterns that we do, and the cheetah print is one. If you order it, and then if you do want it in a different color, you can say, I would like it in turquoise. If not, black is fine. Black always has to be fine because we don't. Yeah, it's a girl, Pam. Black is how we sell it. We have lots of black. We have lots of white. So black and white are easy. If you want a specific color after that, it's dependent on our supply if we actually have it. It's a girl. Her name is Betty Echo. Betty Echo. So yes. So the cheetah pre-cut cheetah vinyls is under pre-cut vinyl. Okay, next up, here we go. That's a little girl. Oh, Ivan loves the House Full of Girls. Him and Vera, they struggle. Him and Vera get into it sometimes. He has a hard time. He's doing a really good job as a dad. He's trying so hard. Is there any paint to use on tumblers instead of spray paint? Yes, you can use acrylic paint. Yes, you can use acrylic paint on tumblers. There's 2 ways to do it. You can just brush it on. I recommend if you're going to be using acrylic paint to base paint your tumblers, we have a brush on our website called a fish brush. It's shaped like a little fish, and it's adorable. Do I have one on my cart? Usually I have them floating around here. It's shaped like a little fish, but the bristles of it, when you apply acrylic paint with it, it's super smooth. It's because you want it as smooth as you possibly can. But yes, you can do acrylic paint. Yes. All right. So now we're going to get this one. This one was the pumpkin cheetah. This is the pumpkin cheetah design pack. Okay. In this design pack from when I made this tumbler, you get the Chia Spots in black. You're going to get one of the instant transfers with the pumpkin. You're going to get a pack, a jar of it's one baby. Yes, we found out today officially, and I made a double, triple check. It is just one baby. But I figured it was because I'm not sick. I'm not anywhere near sick like I was with the triplets. So in this pack you get 5 sheets of printed cheetah print vinyl. They're all different patterns. You can see the patterns in the images on the website. Okay, this is one of them. You get a pack of the iridescent mica flakes. You get a jar of it. You get the instant transfer, the pumpkin instant transfer, and you get a set of the pre-cut cheetah print vinyl. Okay. And that is how we made this tumbler. So I quickly put that little bundle together. If you were to buy everything individually, it's $51. I put it on sale for $45, and then you can use the Glitter Now coupon and save another 8% off. Okay. So I'm going to make this one for my aunt because I have apparently never made my Aunt Kathy a tumbler, which I didn't know until my mom's like, yeah, I'm going to give this one to Aunt Kathy because she hasn't gotten one yet. I was like, oh, I didn't know this. So what I'm going to do with this one now is we're going to finish this one out, and then it's going to get its last set of epoxy. So we are going to put our Chia Spots down here. I'm going to use the black pre-cut Chia Spots. This is the black ones are what comes with this vinyl set. Okay, let's grip these guys. Rip them and stick them. Okay, where's my squeegee? Okay, I'm going to take my squeegee. And we are going to lay this down in here. Go. Taking the ones that are cut with a nice, clean, crisp cut and using them along the edge where it would be cut anyway. Okay. Down. Being a little more specific about these guys. Oops. Okay, and this, like I said, this is part of the fall. The fall cheetah print bundle. Okay. Like a little baby one needs to go right there. Perfect. Don't forget the butt. Okay. Okay, now what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to go through. Hi, y'all. Heal this up. So if you're just joining, today we mixed, at the very beginning of the live, we mixed a new fall little pumpkin spice. Is that the only one like that? We mix a new fall pumpkin spice mix, like sprinkle mix. I'm going to be using it next. I just wanted to get these tumblers kind of set and ready to go so that they can go into the turning room and get finished. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these down on the stripe. Okay. Cut along them. There we go. I'm going to go in and separate this part. Okay. So now we have a nice here. This one needs to be cut. Actually, I'm going to pick this whole piece up because it's got a weird shape for right there. Let's put this guy. That's better. That's better. Okay, so there we go. So now we've got the pumpkin on there. We've got the cheetah print with the sunflowers on this side. We've got the pumpkin. This is the instant transfer. Okay. You can buy this instant transfer individually if you don't want the whole vinyl set. And you can buy all the elements to this individually. So you can buy the cheetah print vinyl pack separately. It's five sheets. You can buy the iridescent mica flakes separately. You can buy the cheetah print spots separately on the website, and you can buy the decal separately on the website. But again, I bundled it all together so you can get the whole thing. It's regular price, $51 if you buy all the things. And it's a full-size vinyl. It's a full-size, mica flakes and everything. And I put it on sale for $45, and then you can use the more glitter now to save 8% off that order. Okay. Now I am going to use my paper cutter. So this is for my Aunt Kathy. So I'm gonna quickly real quickly, I'm going to I was going to keep this tumbler, but I'm going to send it to my aunt. Okay. So I'm going to put her name in this pretty opal green. Morgan actually accidentally printed it with a K. So she then recut the C for me. So I am one of those people that I feel like the name goes from the bottom to the top. Some people like it from the top to the bottom. That I'm not that person. I like it from the bottom to the top. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna go right here. Okay. Get her C. All right, here we go. It's officially for my Aunt Kathy. No take backs. All right, here we go. Now, okay, so here's what we got. Kathy. I'm such a cute sister gonna be. All right, so now I'm going to take the last little bit of this green that I have, and I'm going to cut. Oh, separately, Regal is out of stock. Okay, but there are other iridescent mica flakes, but Regal is out of stock apparently. Oops, I'm going to have to go this way. Oh, she's going to love it. She better love it. No, they do. My family's awesome. Oof. Oof. Hold on. Okay. This is a way to get striping tape. It's not like super reliable. It's very hard to get it like exactly the same every time, especially when you're doing them this skinny. But I wanted to match her name. Oh, that's definitely uneven. This probably would have been really pretty with opal purple too, but I only had blue and green and orange. It does. It is a lot like Grove. Yeah, this vinyl is a lot like Grove. Now I have an extra Kathy. She cut me two. Okay, so now we're gonna take this. Oh, I forgot to make this stripe. No, I have to make another one, I'm sure. Oh yeah, that's what I always tell you guys, that you can cut these with your silhouette or your Cricut, but if you don't have a silhouette or Cricut, that the paper cutter is a very good, easy option. Okay. And now we're gonna just swoop that off, press it down. Okay. I don't think this is wide enough for this. Ah, it's like a ½ inch too short. Okay. Okay, now we're gonna do one here. Oh, this is gonna be so cute. Live mix number 104 is the burnt orange that we just mixed on Friday. It's got a little bit of holographic in it and mostly metallic. I don't know, I see the burnt orange question. And this is it right here. And that's live mix number 104. We're going to be working on that today too. I don't know. I told you guys I have like 19 projects for today. Okay. Here we go. You got avocado underwear the other day? So funny. If you all don't know where the avocado reference comes from, I almost severed my pinky finger trying to get the pit out of an avocado with a butcher knife. And so the joke is that every time I use something sharp, y'all yell, avocado! That means be careful. I have no feeling in my left hand pinky finger. I severed all the nerves. There's one big nerve band that goes down the inside of your finger right here, and I severed it, which means I now have a raw nerve on the part that's still attached to the main part of my body is just a raw nerve. The nerve on the end is dead. The nerve down here is just a severed raw nerve that sits there. So this scar is actually, the scar itself is super sensitive. Like if I whack it on the table on accident or something, sometimes when Ivan like squeezes my hand, if he has his wedding ring on, it catches that knuckle, that little scar. See, I have a huge scar on my pinky. It was a long time ago. We're probably coming, I was what, 26? We're probably coming up to 20 years. Okay. Oh, I just love this cup. I put her name on it, but I can make myself another one. I won't. I say that. Oh, I just love this cup. It's coming out real nice. Yeah, so Regal is the iridescent mica flake that I use particularly on this one, but we have other colors of the iridescent mica flakes on the website. So if you still want to, like Zizou and all the other iridescent mica flakes, they're all different colors. So you can actually just pick the one that has the iridescent that you like the best. But the bundle has the pumpkin cheetah bundle. Is this big enough? No, that's too short. I don't even know if I want one on the top. I actually don't think I want one on the top. I do want one on the top. Stay down. This looks so good. Pants whales. I'm so good at this. You guys, we're finishing 2 tumblers today. I've been on a roll design-wise with these. Usually we get halfway through a tumbler and then it disappears. What cup size, Summer? This is a 20 ounce, if that's what you're asking. The cup I'm working on is a 20 ounce. But you could really do this whole pattern on any tumbler size. Just cut your vinyl to fit that size. See, I'm glad I did that. I almost didn't do that. Pants whales, look how good it is. Okay, there we go. This one's done. This will now get its final coat of epoxy, and then we'll let it cure fully, and then I'll mail it out to my aunt. Ta-da! So it's going to go right next to that other one that we already finished and is ready for its final coat. Look at me go. If I was selling that tumbler, what would I price that tumbler at? At least $55. Yeah, with the decal on it and the vinyl. Yeah, probably $55. With the name on it, $60. No, $55. Let's be honest. It's $55. That was actually not a lot of work. That was like we wrapped the vinyl we slapped the instant transfer on it. We used Mod Podge, not tack it, put the flakes on it, right? Added 2 coats of epoxy, one in the morning, one in the afternoon, so for like 5 hours apart. Came today, the little time that I put the name. So that one, time-wise, turn and burn that one all day long. So yeah, actually I probably would have said, honestly, because the time was, like very little time was on that one, I would say 45 and then 50 with the name on it. Sorry for it coming out inappropriate. I don't feel like it came out. Girl, first of all, y'all need to know, I don't get offended by things, and I can TMI with the best of everyone. So it's the girls here, I'm like, you don't have to worry about freaking me out. All right. There we go. So there's that. Okay, so now on the website today, there's a lot. Okay. So you have all the new decals. You have that one, the mama sticker. You have this one, Be the Light, with these pretty flowers. This one, We Are All Perfectly Imperfect. Look how cute these would be on a tumbler together. I'm kind of working like this, a tumbler idea around for both of these. This on one side and this on the other, because I feel like these kind of go together very beautifully. Be the Light and We Are All Perfectly Imperfect. Okay. Both of these are up on the website as pick your transfers. You can get these as sublimation, water slides, or instant transfers. It's okay to let bravery and fear coexist. Don't mess with Mamasaurus. I actually want to make a tumbler with this. I want to use like Oswald, and maybe Andy would actually be a good color for it. No, that's not red enough. I want to do a red and beige, like a red and like beigey gold or champagne gold tumbler with Don't Mess with Mommysaurus. This one, again, pick your transfer. It comes as an instant transfer, sublimation, or water slide. And then this cutie patootie. I've collected 3 of these. I'm putting these on my kids' water bottles for school. So these are going home with me. These are going to the house with me. I'll let the kids put them on themselves, which means it's probably going to be sideways and upside down. But they get to decorate their own tumblers. So that's going home with me. Put that right here. Okay, so those are up on the website, including the mama one that I just showed you guys. Those are all up on the website today. And then also on the website is this shaker. We poured this this is Live Mix number 103 from last week. There's a few of these left. So this is the shaker. How fun is this shaker? You can make the eyeballs shakers. You can make this part a shaker. So you technically have 3-in-1 shaker. You just started from the beginning? Oh, sissy, thanks. That unicorn, isn't she adorables? So this one, technically, you have like 3 shakers in one. So this is the little shaker mold. This is a significant like keychain. This would be a significant, cute little backpack keychain. Thank you, sis. So this is the little skull. It's a little skull. It also kind of looks a little bit like a jellyfish. If you just take the eyeballs away, it's like a little kawaii jellyfish. I know, little scully skull. So last week's spooky Halloween, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do last week's clay shapes. Here we go. This is last week's clay shapes. It has the little headstones and the little spiders, and the black ones are bats, and then the cute little cow. This is going to be so cute in here. It looks like a ghost too. Yeah, it could be a ghost for sure. I see it. So these are going to go in here. And then today we also have, which I think would be really stinking cute with the Halloween ones, is this. It's a wand, and the end is a shaker. Can you put the sheets over resin? What sheets? The vinyl sheets? Yes. Your mom already stole some of the sprinkles? So this, how Jessica, I can fully see you making something cute with that. Would you stick a hoop on or try to drill through the skull? Would you stick a hoop on? I don't know what a hoop is. I would drill through the skull. So if I was turning this in One, I would drill a hole through the back and one through each eye to fill it with the liquid, and then UV resin in the back to cover those holes. But I would jewelry drill a screw eye in there, and I would cement it in there with epoxy. So I would first drill the little hole. I would get a little dip of epoxy onside the screw eye and put it on there and screw it in. And that way it's like cemented in there with epoxy when it cures. And that would be the hanger. That's how I would do this as a keychain. Okay, I know. So there's a little fairy one. This is $2.75. This is $2.75. These are the 2 new little molds up on the website. So we got new decals on the website. We've got a couple new molds on the website. And then the little mini cups. We sold out again. The girls found, because we did looking for something else, and like, oh, there's another box of these, and it's the last box. And so there's another set of these little mini cups to make your little mini Frappuccino cups. We did this one last Friday. Made the little Starbucks cup. We're gonna make another one today, but we're gonna make a pumpkin spice one today. Can be the Grim Reaper too, white eyes and a black or purple dress thingy. Yes, very true. All right, so those are up on the website. Let's grab one of these. All right. There's also, if you missed it yesterday, there's new skull straw topper and a couple earring sets. Little keys. Oh, these would be really cute to make little black keys and put them in here too with the little mini key one. That'd be real cute. This is great to have on your desk to make little extra drips out of your cups from your tumblers. So much going on my desk right now. All right, so let's grab a little frappe cup. Frappuccino. I think I'll do the flat lid one because the last one we did was a dome. I feel like today I'm going to do, nope, that's not the right lid for that. Hold on. I'm going to match him up with his correct lid. Whoops-a-daisy. What did I mix live today? We mixed this cuteness, the little pumpkin spice sprinkle mix. So we're going to make a little pumpkin spice beverage just like we did last week. This one has little orange and white pinwheels, orange little sticks. And then it has little coffee cups with pumpkins on them. And it has little kind of beigey, taupey brown pumpkins and orange pumpkins. So it's got pumpkins and pumpkins and pumpkins. It's a little pumpkin spice blend. This will be really cute for anybody who does the whipped toppers for your pumpkin spice tumblers, for your showpieces, to put on the sprinkles on top of those, or inside your snow globes. Should we do a snow globe? Should we do a little mini or big one? Should we do a little mini or big one? I have this guy ready to go. Google eyes would be hilarious. Oh my gosh, that's such a good idea. Just put one black dot in the middle of each one of those holes, and that with liquid in there, and just one black, like a black bead. That's actually a really good idea. Snow globes. Okay, she said snow globes. Jessica says snow globe. Okay. Oh, should I do the little cup? Mini. You guys are split, but most people are saying big. Okay, we'll go big today. We can go mini next week. We can make a mini one we can make a mini one because I made a mini last week. All right. Okay, this will be the one we make for next week. It's a little mini one. And so what I was going to do with this one is, well, maybe we'll just get the top started. I was going to go to the Let's Go Girls rhinestone pack, and I was going to pick out all the beige and brown, like coffee colored ones, like the brown, coffee, beigey, and the like silvery gunmetal gray ones. And I was going to do the top in those sparkles out of the Let's Go Girls pack. This would be fun and big. Let's do fun and big. All right, here we go. So I ran out of vegetable glycerin. No, I ran out of distilled water, and I keep forgetting to order it or get it, so I don't have any. So we are going to use baby oil today. Okay. Okay. Okay, so when I do this, I always add liquid to start. This is a very important step because you want a little bit of liquid down on this edge. So when you put in your dry ingredients, they don't get rammed down in there and then covered with liquid and then kind of stuck. Okay. Now, I'm also going to take my mirror micas. Wait, is this my open set of mirror micas? I have an open set. Okay. So Henry is part of the mirror mica set. I believe these mica sets sold out. And I'm going to put a couple drips in a little container off to the side. And then I'm going to take Henry, which is part of that mirror mica. It's like the burnt coppery color. And my little mica scooper. And I'm going to add them down into that baby oil. I'm going to actually add 2 scoops. I want it to be pretty dense. It's going to seem really dense in this container, but then once this is down inside this whole cup, it's going to not be as intense. Henry is beautiful. Henry is beautiful. Henry. Okay. Oh, actually, it's good for me to leave this one out. That way I know it's the one I've used. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to take my little stir spoon and mix that into that baby oil. This is how we're going to get it into the cup. If you just try to put the mica right through that hole, it's going to clump. It's going to be a mess. So mix it directly into your mixture in a side little cup. Okay. And then suck it up. And that's how you're going to add it in. This is fun to watch. Okay, just adding that little bit of copper. Okay, I don't want to contaminate the rest of my baby oil, so I'm now just going to use this container. Now these snow globe, these glass snow globe tumblers, I believe we do still have some on the website. We sell them in a set of 3. If you want to sublimate on them, you can, but you need to sublimate on them before you add your liquids. Once you've added the liquid, it's done. Okay, I actually think I'm going to need a little, do I want a little bit more? I think I need a little bit more mica. And a touch more. Okay, mix it up. Soak it in. Put it in there. Perfect. All right, now we're going to keep adding more liquid, but we're going to do it after we get all of our goodies in there. So let's put our goodies in there now. Okay, put that off to the side for now. baby wipe. Okay, so we're going to go in and we are going to add all of our goodies now. Okay, remember, keep in mind, I'm using baby oil today. My liquid of choice is normally vegetable glycerin, food grade vegetable glycerin, and distilled water. But I have run out, and I keep forgetting to get it at the grocery store. All right, so now we're going to use today's cute little sprinkle mix, and it's got the pumpkins and the little coffee cups and the little pinwheels. And we're just using our little tweezers to just pinch them and drop them right over that hole and then poke them in there. This is going to be real stinking cute. This has little pumpkins in it, little coffee cups with pumpkins on them. A little pumpkin spice latte mix for all these. Now you can buy, like at Starbucks, they sell those acrylic tumblers that are double walled, and you just take those and drill a hole in the bottom, and you can add all your fun things in the middle. If you are a brand name like Love, I know that people collect those Starbucks cups, so you can get them. They're expensive. They're like $30, but you can get the actual ones from Starbucks and then customize them. Okay. You can also, we have on our Amazon shopping list, we have the blank acrylic tumblers on our Amazon shopping list under the Tumblers section. And then we have these, we have the glass ones on our website. These are sublimatable glass snow globes. They come with a hole already set in the bottom. I'm going to put a lot of sprinkles in there because I freaking love them. So I'm going to pretty much like overdo the sprinkles. All right. If you guys are just joining in and you haven't heard the big news, I am pregnant. It will not keep the drink cold like a vacuum seal because it does not have a vacuum seal. The reason that the chill stays is the vacuum sealed. This is not a vacuum sealed. It is just a double walled. It has to be vacuum sealed, double walled. Thank you, Lynn. Yeah, so I almost passed out at the beginning of this live. So yes, I am. So I just decided to tell you guys because I figured it's going to start happening a lot that I'm going to have like some physical issues. I am not a happy pregnant person. I have really rough pregnancies, and this one is really hard already. Not like the triplets was, but this one is, I was expecting this one to be a breeze because I'm like, if I can get through the triplets, this should be no big deal. But this one is already just, it's a lot. So I'm already struggling hard. So I figured I should let you guys know. So if I need a break, oh God, no, not triplets. No, it's just one. It's confirmed today that there is only one in there. I made her even double, triple check. I said, you poke around in there and you really make sure there's only one. Because if there's more than one, I'm sending one to California to my friend Jennifer. I cannot do multiples again. No, it's just one. Little girl. One little girl. Oh, for sure. I know 100%. I don't know. It's not 100%, but I know a lot of my issues here. I've also been awake since 4 o'clock in the morning. I tell you guys, I'm a light sleeper, and it's no joke. There is something in our house. I think it's our vent fan up in our attic, and it goes boom. It's very quiet. It goes boom, boom, and it's like consistent. And if I wake up and I hear it, and I cannot unhear it, and it just keeps going, and it's kind of like somebody going in your ear going, yeah! That's what this little thump, thump, and I can't fall back to sleep. So I've been investigating it today because I'm like, I can't deal, Ivan. He can sleep through a train going through a bedroom. I'm adding a lot of sprinkles to this one. Ooh, I'm very excited about these little pumpkins. I think they're going to be so dang cute here. Okay, so now I've got the pumpkins in there. I feel like that's quite a bit. It's not. It feels like it's. I think it feels like more than it actually is. So let's keep going. I sleep with sleep. We have a white noise in the room. It doesn't matter. I'm that light of a sleeper. If there's even like a whisper of change in the room, I wake wide up. Like I am an extremely light sleeper. It's a CPTSD thing. CPTSD is complex post-traumatic stress disorder, and I have it pretty gnarly. And so the hyper awareness. So the earplugs would actually wake me up. I can't sleep with earplugs because the earplugs themselves would wake me up. If one fell out, which they will, if one falls out, it wakes me up. If I move around in my sleep, my subconscious is like, oh gosh, don't let your earplug fall out. And it wakes me wide up thinking about my earplug falling out when I move around. Like I can't, I also can't sleep with those like frownies on my face to like help with the wrinkles or whatever. Yeah. You're like Amy, you are like my husband, and you're like Emily. Have I ever told you guys, if you guys ever heard this story where I flew with Emily somewhere and she got on the plane and fell immediately to sleep. We were snowboarding. And something happened to the engine something happened to the airplane. And so they were like fixing the airplane. So we didn't even take off. And like an hour later, she woke up and she's like, oh, were we there? And we're like, oh, we haven't even taken off, girl. So she went back to sleep. And then when we did land, we finally went up in the air, we landed. And when we got down, the entire plane deboarded around her and she didn't wake up. And I just let her sleep there. I took video of it because it was cracking me up. And people were walking by and she's just like, and I just taken video of everybody, like the person on the seat next to her climbed over her, sound asleep. All right, I feel like now I have so many sprinkles in here. Look, I have a lot of sprinkles in here. I can't sleep in a quiet room either because no room is quiet to me. I'm telling you, this noise that's in the wall is very subtle to the point where I'm not even sure Ivan's ever going to hear it when I point it out to him. You can hear it the most when you're in our closet. I can't sleep with a sleep mask on. I've tried. Okay, now I'm going to add some orange glitter. Let's see. I want. Where's our holographic orange chunky? He's not up here. Oh, you know what would be really pretty in here? Albus. Yeah, we're doing Albus. All right, I'm going to use Albus. He's one of our big chunky champagne glitters. You should have ordered more than one of these sprinklers. Yes. Yes. I tell you guys, they're only $4.50 for the pack of, I think it's 20 grams of sprinkles. It's worth it. All right, so I'm going to put my Albus on there. Oh, that just goes right in that hole very easily. You just slippery doos right in there. So I'm adding a little Albus. I added the mirror mica, the coppery orange mirror mica. And we're adding Albus. Oh, that's perfection. I love these cups. Okay, so I'm just shimmying it in there. This is going right in. I'm not wasting time with the tape today. Okay, I don't want to overpower my sprinkles. I just want to look how. I'm going to keep this one for shortsies. Okay, let's add some more baby oil. Oh, the CPAP machine, I don't know. I mean, I would do it if I had to, because you can die from, what's that called? What's that called when you have to wear a CPAP machine? Sleep apnea? I know somebody. I don't personally know her, but she was somebody I worked with's best friend. She went camping and didn't take her CPAP machine. Never woke up. I know, every time I say I'm keeping a cup, I know, but I actually don't have a glass snow globe. I know, just like that other cup, I was like, I'm keeping this fall one with the pumpkin one, and then I put my aunt's name on it. I know. I fall in love with all of them. You have a CPAP on order? This looks so good, and I haven't even shaken it up yet. Look at those little pumpkins and the little pinwheels. Oh my gosh, and the little coffee cups. I just love sweater season. If you go on the website, just search glass snow globe. All right, so this, if you go and put pumpkin spice sprinkles on in the search bar of the website, it'll take you to these guys. In the description of this video, there is a link, and that takes you to today's deals on our website, which is going to take you to where this is, right there on that list, plus all the other brand new molds that we just launched. And all the other new goodies that are up. All right, remember, I'm using baby wipes. Where did you get your giant pipette? Amazon. Go on Amazon, and you want the... This is a 10 milliliter. Wait. Yeah, it's a 10. This is a 10 milliliter pipette. Big hugs, Jane. I'm not spending or shopping right now because it's back to school. It's very expensive. Oop. Flinging baby oil everywhere. Get it under control, Summer. And we got to get my horse to the vet, my pregnant mare. So we're saving up to get her to the vet. She's fine, but I just want to have her checked out by the vet. Really mainly to confirm that she's pregnant. We're not 100% sure, but her tummy seems to be getting bigger and bigger. Alrighty. All right, so now we've got that in there. There's a couple little bubbles right here. I'm gonna leave them because I want some bubble. You want some bubble to help with movement. You don't want a bubble, but I mean, when I say a bubble, there's like 2 little bubbles about this big. And I could force, oh, there's actually 3. I'm gonna, there we go. I was gonna say, when I did that, another bubble came from the other side. I was like, oh, now that's too much. All right, so I've got a smidge little bubble on this side. I want to leave that. You don't want like any, like if your bubble is like bigger than this, it's too much bubble. You got to keep angling and kind of finagling the cup. That's why I like these pipettes, because you can kind of jam it in and kind of hold it sideways and squeeze in a couple extra drops. Okay, then you're going to take this and you want to clean the top with rubbing alcohol. Okay, that's just going to clean it off. Okay, now let me get my chemical respirator on.
Okay, I'm going to work with UV resin, which I'm very allergic to. So I have to protect myself with my chemical respirator. Get my UV light ready. Okay. Get on my nitrile gloves. Yeah, I ran out of distilled water, so we're using baby oil today. Some people prefer the baby oil because then they don't have to mix anything. And you can get baby oil at the dollar store. I like the flow of the distilled water and vegetable glycerin better, but this is fine. Pure. All right, so this so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take my UV resin and I'm going to squeeze it into that hole, and I'm immediately going to hit it with the light. You can't really give it any, like, you can't really give it any time at all in between, because the UV resin will go in, it'll force liquid out, and that in itself will make it not plug. So I have my UV light already on. Oh, it's already not plugging. Hold on. Already going to be a problem. There we go. There was a little bit of, there was like a water drop right in the hole. So when I put it in there, it immediately overflowed. So I got rid of the water drop. The little, it was like stuck in the hole. Okay. Okay. This is not the seal. This is just the start. Okay. Then got a little tail. I'm going to cut the tail and make it flush. Okay. Let's see what we got. That's good. Okay. Double seal it. Okay. Doubling it up. Okay, you can hold it from the side, cure it from underneath. Okay, you can go up from underneath this way. I got a lot of glitter in there, so it's probably blocking that. Okay. Now I'm gonna take a piece of the Gorilla Tape. There it is. So this is the Gorilla Tape. This is not packing tape. This is called crystal clear Gorilla Tape. It is waterproof sealant tape. It is very intense. And I'm going to place it right over the top and press it down and get that sealed on. That's going to be our next step of the sealing process. So we've got a double seal with the UV resin. Then I've got this third seal with this tape. Then I take my X-Acto knife and I'm going to come in along the edge. I want this to be inside the edge, not right on the edge. It has to be on the inside. So when we put the next layer on, the UV resin covers that edge and seals it in, okay? So we are about, I would say, 3 millimeters in. Okay, I can hold it to the side. I'll show you guys, so if you guys can see it. So let's see if I can catch the light. It's hard to see in the light. Hold on. Okay, see up here? See over here? You can see the line, the tape right there at the edge of my fingernail. And I've got this much space on the tumbler. So I have enough space where if now when I put the UV resin over the top of this, it's going to cut, and I bring it to the edge, it's going to go over the top of that, and it's going to seal in. Okay, so now we're going to go final seal with the UV resin. You can do this with quick cure regular epoxy. You can also put this on a turner and seal with regular epoxy. Okay, UV resin. Whoop. Start trying to go over. My table is not level, so it's trying to go over the edge. It's running away towards the side of the table that is not level. Okay, get a little silicone. There it goes. Whoop. Okay, so I'm definitely make sure you wear gloves when you do this. Okay, here we go. I'm going to get my light ready. I'm going to go around the outside and I'm going to just clean it up so that there isn't any UV resin coming over the edge. And then I'm immediately going to this UV resin is really, really liquidy. Hold on. I've never had to do this before. It's probably because it's very warm in this room. It usually just domes up on the edge, but it's very, very viscous because it's so warm in here. So it's just dripping right down the side. Okay, but just be patient. As long as you don't put light on it, it doesn't matter. You are still good to go. Once you put the UV light on it, then it's done. But you can mess with it and move it and play with it and clean it up like this. because we haven't cured it yet. Once you put that UV light on, then you gotta have a problem. This is crazy. I've never had to do this before. Usually, if it drips down the side, you just wipe it real quick, do a little swoop, and it catches it and it stops. This one just doesn't want to give up. I'm going to make sure this part of the tumbler doesn't have any residue on it. Nice clean edge. Okay. Two little bubbles. The bubbles. Okay, and cut it. All right. The UV resin just makes it like have a very nice quick finish. This particular tumbler, I would probably put a bumper on the bottom. All the glass tumblers, I highly recommend grabbing their tumbler bumpers. They're little rubber silicone bases, because people forget that these are glass and they put them down on tables really hard and they crack them. So I would put a bumper on one of these. Oh, this is so, you guys, wait till you see the sprinkles when I shake it up. So stinking cute. All right, so the sprinkle set that is in here, the glitter that I put in here is Albus. And the sprinkle set is up on the website. It's going to be the fall pumpkin spice sprinkle. The link to that sprinkle is in the bio of this video. It takes you right to today's deals. There's not a finished photo of the sprinkles yet because I mixed them on this live. I'm going to try to take a picture real quick at the end of the live and get it up onto the website. So that'll be up there, but you'll see it here in just a second once we get this cured. I'll shake it up and you guys can see all the sprinkles. And then all the other stuff I used on the website today, it's all up there. Don't forget to use your coupon codes as you're shopping, guys. We used the pumpkin cheetah bundle. We did the fall leaves, fall flowers bundle. All right, now I'm going to cure it from this side. So I'm basically just putting the tumbler in it and letting the sunlight, the UV light go from the bottom up. Curing it from both sides. And then we'll give it a good shake. Now, if this was going to be a tumbler that I was going to sell to somebody, I would do a full coat of epoxy on this, maybe even 2 coats. I'd put their name and a couple coats of epoxy to make sure that is a really good seal. This seal that I did with this UV resin is like a cap and a little quickie seal so that I can shake it with you guys on camera. This is not how I would finish this tumbler. If I was going to sell this, if I'm going to give this to my mom, I'm not worried about it. If something goes wrong, my mom, it was free and whatever. But if I was going to sell this to somebody for like $30, I would seal it completely with a coat of epoxy. Or 2 coats. 1 or 2 coats at least. 2 coats, really. 2 thin coats. Because you want to make sure that seal holds really, really well. Always put a little spritz of rubbing alcohol on the top of your UV resin. It helps take away any residue. Bring it off. All right. Okay, here we go. How stinking cute is that? Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. With the fisheye lens on. So you guys can see all the little pumpkins. Okay, ready? It's so cute. Look at those sprinkles, how cute they are. I love that I use that many. I am really glad that I just put a ton of sprinkles in. Because they're all stacked up like that. All right, let's give it a good shake. Sorry, I gotta take it off. Let the light come back. There we go. Super cute. Yeah, I like the pile up down here. That's why I used a lot, because I'm like, even when it all falls to the ground, it's going to still be really pretty. It's going to have this little color, all those little pumpkin spices down there. Yeah, that mica powder was perfect. And again, you can sublimate on these cups, y'all. But you just got to do it before you put your liquid in here. I'm actually probably going to save this one. I know that we have some really good pumpkin and Halloween instant transfers coming. So I'll probably save this one and then put the instant transfer on it. All right, y'all. What did I use in my solution before the sprinkles? The solution is not, it's just baby oil. Yeah, that's just baby oil. That's why it flows heavier, because it's not the distilled, it's not the vegetable glycerin. So it's just baby oil. And then I used Henry, the mirror powder Henry. Yeah, I used mirror powder Henry, and I used Albus is the gold chunky glitter. This is Albus. And Henry, which is the mirror powder, which I believe we sold out. You all went crazy on that one. And then today's live mix sprinkles. It's the live pumpkin spice sprinkles. All right. Then we sealed it up using our UV resin. I love our UV resin. It's the best. All right, y'all. I gotta go. I'm past my time. Ivan's gonna kill me. He goes to the gym when I get home today on Fridays. So he's probably itching to get out of here. So I will see y'all later. I'll see you on Monday. Happy shopping. Enjoy your week. Bye, guys. Weekend, I mean. Bye, guys.